Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing a Jordan unboxing. This is a shoe that I ordered last week and I actually got in the mail today. It is a early release, which means it dropped on the SNKRS app as a surprise drop, but then it's still going to have its normal general release, which is actually All-Star Weekend. That happens to be in Chicago, so that'd be pretty cool if we get to go out and see any of those events. And yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, like I said, this shoe is officially scheduled to release during All-Star Weekend, which is February 14th, 15th, around there. There's not an exact date, but we just know that it's going to drop during that weekend. This shoe in particular isn't one that I was really excited for or that I really wanted, but I got that J23 notification while we were editing our first vlog, actually, and I decided to go for it, and I was lucky enough to grab a pair. Usually when there's a pair that's gonna drop and I'm not too excited about, I hit up my boy Oscar and I ask him, hey, are you looking to get this shoe? And if he is, I'll go in for his size, and when I get the shoe, I'll sell it to him for retail just so he gets an extra entry, because sometimes these raffles or just waiting in line can get pretty tricky. So right off the bat, this is a Jordan 3. You could see right there. Something that I noticed right away is the box. I don't think I've ever seen this box on a Jordan 3 before that has like the red and the elephant print like that, so that's pretty cool already. So I take out the shoe. So it comes with the black laces, but it also comes with the red and white alternatives. The leather on these are actually a lot better than I thought they'd be. This leather is really nice. It seems really soft. Yeah, the Jordan 3 is an iconic shoe, an iconic silhouette, and I think that whenever they pair it with a black, red, or white, to go with the Bulls theme, it's going to be an instant hit. So I think Nike knows their marketing, knowing that it's going to be, All-Star Weekend's going to be in Chicago. They want to release kind of shoes themed around the city and themed around the Bulls, especially with Jordan being such an icon for the team. Right here, this tab, from what I read online, the general release, like obviously the one I got, say Nike Air, but there's going to be an exclusive drop during All-Star Weekend that's probably going to be one of those city drops on the SNKRS app that is exclusive to Chicago, and if you get one of those pairs, the tab right here is actually going to say Shy Air instead of Nike Air. So I imagine those are going to be a little bit more exclusive than these, and it's going to be a little bit harder to get my hands on those, but I'll probably give it a shot. As far as keeping these or reselling these or what I'm going to do with these, I'm really not sure right now. I'm probably leaning to just going to sell them on StockX or something. From what I've seen, the resale is not going too much higher than what I paid for them. I'm probably going to break even on these, but I'm not really worried about it. I low-key honestly think that the SNKRS app keeps track of the amount of shoes that you return, and they'll flag your account and you won't win as many things. This could just be me being crazy, but I feel like if I keep getting shoes, if I keep winning raffles or keep getting shoes and they see that I keep returning them, they're gonna be like, nah, this guy, he just returns the shoes right away, so what's the point of letting him win? So that could just be me being paranoid, but if I break even on StockX, that's good enough for me. That's better than me having to return these to the Nike outlet by my house. All in all, I think this is a really interesting shoe. The red is a really nice red, I will say that. I just can't really rock threes like that. They're a little bit too wide for my liking, but the iconic leather prints here, I actually thought that the leather print here on the 3 is a little bit higher. This on the toe looks a little thin to me, but that could just be me. But yeah, these shoes are pretty sick. If I was really into 3s, these would definitely be something I would need in my collection. You could rock this with any Bulls gear, and like I said, black, red, and white, there's so much Jordan. I have so much Jordan clothes in that colorway, so you can match this with a Jordan outfit pretty easily. shoes, I always like to ask Natalie what she thinks about the shoe. I think it's interesting to see what she thinks because she's a non-sneakerhead, so she's giving just an overall perspective of how the shoe looks to her. So she doesn't care if it's Jordan, if it's easy, if it's a nice shoe, it's a nice shoe. So she gives kind of like a perspective of purely what does the shoe look like. So what do you think?
I mean, I think it's a nice shoe, but personally, I'm not into the threes, the Jordan 3s. I don't enjoy the silhouettes. I don't really like the red leather or the elephant print. I just don't like the silhouette of the shoe overall. I think it's really hard to pull these off. It would be really hard to find something to like.
Guys wear these with suits, like not normal guys, but like I've seen Jimmy Butler, Mark Wahlberg, like on the red carpet, because there's no Nike swoosh and because it's such a leather shoe, you could definitely wear these with the suit. But I mean, I wouldn't, but
Yeah,
that's how I've seen them being
I
rocked.
think you gotta be super fly to pull these off, and I personally have never seen that. I'm also obviously not keeping up with sneaker news, so I don't really see like celebrities rocking them or anything like that. I've just always I remember the threes from when I was younger. Like I would see people wearing them, and I never really thought anyone looked like fly in them. Like I never really thought anyone could rock them. Maybe it was just how people used to dress back in the day and how they would wear them that it just kind of put me off with the silhouette of this shoe. But yeah, for me personally, I don't like them. If you're a collector, if you're a super Jordan fanatic, or if you're a super sneakerhead, obviously like grab them. But for me, it would not be a first pick.
Yeah, personally, like I said, I can't really rock threes. They're a little bit too wide, but I have an appreciation for the threes because after the Jordan 2, this was the second shoe in a row that they came out with that didn't have the Nike branding on it. It didn't have the iconic swoosh. And when they came out with the 2s, Nike was kind of scared, like, can we really sell this shoe without our iconic branding? Is Michael Jordan enough market power to sell the shoe? And obviously it worked with the 2, so they tried to give it a go again with the 3 without, putting any, obviously on the back, on the tab, there's a small swoosh, but nothing crazy on the actual shoe. It's purely Jordan, it's purely Michael Jordan, and it worked with them again. And in the moment, it was something scary for them. It was a risk that they took, but it just goes to show the power that Michael Jordan had in his time and still does. I mean, I'm sure these things are going to sell out All-Star Weekend, regular price and things like that. So it's still working for them. Me personally, if I was a Jordan head, like Natalie said, I would keep these just because it's a original, OG Jordan silhouette and such an iconic colorway like red, representing the Chicago Bulls with the black elephant print. I mean, it would just be something I would like to have, but I probably wouldn't rock that much. So all in all, the quality of the leather kind of surprised me. The brightness of the red kind of surprised me, but it isn't a crazy shoe. It isn't something that, based off the StockX prices, not too many people are crazy about. So we'll see what happens with these.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Hello?